is day 123 of the second Trump administration. And early this morning, the House of Representatives narrowly passed the president's tax and spending bill. The legislation passed by just one vote after GOP leaders made a series of last-minute changes to appease conservative hardliners. Those changes included accelerated Medicaid work requirements. But the bill still faces a very complicated path forward. Multiple Senate Republicans have suggested that the bill will need some big changes before they can get on board. And House Speaker Mike Johnson is urging his caucus to get it together and avoid another public tug of war.
Don't come back and send us a bill that's going to ratchet up deficits. We can't have that.
We look forward to the Senate's timely consideration of this once-in-a-generation legislation. I encourage our Senate colleagues to think of this as a one-team effort, as we have, and to modify this as little as possible.
Meanwhile, a federal investigation is underway after two Israeli embassy staffers were shot and killed at a Jewish museum in Washington, D.C. The suspect appeared in federal court earlier today and was charged with first-degree murder and other crimes. He is being held without bond until his preliminary hearing on June 18th. NBC News' Aaron Gilchrist brings us the latest on the ongoing investigation.
The horror unfolded around 9 last night.
Response 1, active shooter 30, African Foxtrot Street Northwest.
A group of people leaving a young diplomat's reception at the Capitol Jewish Museum in Washington when a gunman opened fire. 26-year-old Sarah Milgram and her partner, 30-year-old Yaron Lashinsky, both diplomatic staff at the Israeli embassy, were killed. Tonight, it's being investigated as a targeted terror attack.
The tragic murder of these two Israeli embassy employees outside of the Capitol Jewish Museum last night was both an act of terror and directed violence against the Jewish community, and it has the full and unwavering attention of the FBI.
The alleged gunman, 30-year-old Elias Rodriguez, shouted, "Free Palestine," as he was taken into police custody.
Free Palestine!
He's now facing multiple charges, including first-degree murder and murder of foreign officials. Today, the FBI is searching his Chicago apartment.
Violence against anyone based on their religion is an act of cowardice.
President Trump posting, "Hatred and radicalism have no place in the USA." Witnesses say it was a rainy night, and after firing the shots, the alleged gunman rushed into the museum.
And all of a sudden, we start hearing what sounds like gunshots.
The people inside had no idea what he had allegedly done and offered him a glass of water.
We're just thinking he's a witness, frazzled, and trying to comfort him.
When did you realize that he wasn't just a witness, that he was involved?
I would say it was about 10 minutes later when he started yelling to the entire museum, "I did it. Free Palestine. I did it for Gaza."
Tonight, Israel's prime minister speaking out.
The terrorists who cruelly gunned them down did so for one reason and one reason alone. He wanted to kill Jews. And as he was taken away, he chanted, "Free Palestine." This is exactly the same chant we heard on October 7th.
With that, I want to bring in our leadoff panel. Susan Glasser is a staff writer for The New Yorker. Angelo Corazon is president of Media Matters. And former U.S. Attorney Joyce Vance, who spent 25 years as a federal prosecutor, is also with us. Susan, let's start with this deadly shooting in Washington, D.C. This comes amidst rising concerns about anti-Semitism. How tense is this moment right now in the Capitol and elsewhere?
Well, it's a terrible reminder, of course, of the vulnerability. You know, this could happen literally anywhere. I was just thinking, you know, on any given night in Washington, D.C., there's dozens of receptions like this. They're all easily accessible targets. You read the story, it's, you know, young people at the beginning of their professional lives. And it's really, this is, the whole city is a soft target in that sense. And, you know, there's nothing, unfortunately, stopping anyone from repeating this again and again and again. And especially at such a polarizing moment, you've seen this spike in anti-Semitic incidents. And it's just, it's painful. I was reading the police affidavit tonight, and to see the graphic details of, you know, the horrific, really execution, it appears, of these young people. It's, you know, it's a big tragedy.
Angelo, let's pivot for a moment and talk about this massive budget bill. This is the other issue that has focused Washington's attention. Some Republicans have already expressed reservations about the bill. Here's what Senator Rand Paul had to say this morning.
This will be the greatest increase in the debt ceiling ever. and GOP owns this now.
Senator, some of your House colleagues said the same thing, that they're not going to support the bill because it adds too much to the deficit, but then they ended up voting for it. Do you think the president could put pressure on you and others?
I'm not persuadable to go against the principles of conservative government.
Rand Paul is not persuaded, but Speaker Johnson says he wants this bill passed in as close to its current form as possible. What are the odds that that actually happens, Angelo?
I mean, look, I think one of the ways to assess those odds is to look at what's happening where the real power is in the Republican Party, and that is their larger right-wing media. I mean, they have narrative dominance. That is where they build and organize power. That is how they maintain it. That is the real whip when it comes to counting votes. And if you look at how the right-wing media is handling this, they're enthusiastic about the bill. There isn't really any discussion or lamenting about the effects of Medicaid. Yeah, they accept the fact that it's going to add some money to the deficit, but they're largely bought in on this idea that somehow this legislation is going to lead to this bounty of riches at some point that will easily offset any of the debts and costs and deficits. And I think that's the real tell. The only one out there really driving any warning signs that I think has any legs is Bannon, who's really reminding the rest of MAGA and Trump's world that they really need to be careful and tread lightly when it comes to Medicaid, given how many of Trump's supporters are actually on it. So when this comes into pass, this could actually hurt them politically. So what do I honestly think the odds are right now? They're in favor of the bill passing, and it's close to form as possible. And I think the fact that you have to point to Rand Paul as the principal person opposing this, who's been opposed to a bunch of other things, and it hasn't really been reflective of where the rest of the party is a really big tell. They might get some sandpaper on the edges, but at the end of the day, they've demonstrated that Trump is. That they capitulate to Trump and give him what he wants. I don't see why this would be any different. They've already abdicated their role and responsibility as a separate branch of government.
Susan, how do you see it? Angelo is obviously skeptical that there will be any material changes, but do you think the deficit hawks in the Senate are going to have their way here?
Yeah, I mean, look, Donald Trump in his first term showed that he's nothing like a deficit hawk. He added significantly to the deficit. It seems that this bill, whatever the final number is, essentially this is the blueprint that they've chosen. And what's remarkable is not only that they've sort of gone against the very idea of fiscal conservatism, as Senator Paul put it, but also, they're touching what was considered to be sort of a third rail of politics here in essentially cutting back health care for millions of Americans, also going after food stamp benefits for more Americans, and, in general, basically making the poor poorer in the country while giving additional tax benefits to the rich. It's almost like you're writing a campaign commercial for Democrats for the 2026 midterm election campaign. And that's the part that's so striking, is that essentially Trump unity demands that they pursue this course that, seems to be a very risky one from an electoral and a political point of view.
Angelo, Susan is echoing the words of former Chicago mayor and Obama's first White House chief of staff, Rahm Emanuel. Emanuel wrote a column saying that this bill should be understood by the public in just one phrase, quote, tax cuts for the wealthy, healthcare cuts for the many. Is that a message that we will be seeing going forward? And will it have the kind of impact that Susan predicts?
So I think there's a key word in that quote that, it's not that precedes what he actually delivers as the message, which is that it has to be understood by all. And in order to understand it, you have to hear it first. And the thing to just keep in mind here is the landscape, the information landscape is so incredibly and deeply lopsided. If you just aggregate the top online programs where people get information, you look at where people are subscribed to, so the top 500 or so, 82% of the audience is subscribed to right-leaning online shows. That's a 4-to-1 advantage. I mean, that is incredible. And that's the landscape that Democrats, and even if they have that perfect message, that good message, and that's a solid message, even that message still has to be distributed and spread and heard and connected. And that's the real question here, is not whether or not Democrats can rally around a specific message, but can they distribute it and saturate it sufficiently in a landscape that is so incredibly uneven? And I think that's the real tell. Otherwise, we're going to see what's happened time and time and again, that Donald Trump will do sort of, and the right-wing media around them will do sort of a Rumpelstiltskin effect, and will take the harms, the bad things that happen, these consequences, and they will spin it into something positive or some string to get his people to move to the next thing. And the last footnote is that we shouldn't lose sight of the fact that we are in a moment right now where they are transitioning to something deeply anti-democratic, small d, and maybe they don't care about the traditional rules of politics because they plan on consistently trying to jam things through, that they're not really interested in getting a majority. They're interested in might makes right and force of will.